I'm getting ready to head to Bico to pick up my last paycheck. I'm hoping it's $300, but I think it's just going to be $150 since I only worked a week. Which either way is fine. It's another $150 or whatever, so will be nice. And then we might go get something to eat. Get Mom some caffeine because she has a headache. Get some coffee. Yesterday I did not vlog a single thing. Every time I thought about it, I would end up doing something else or going somewhere else or whatever. So I stayed pretty busy yesterday. I went and saw, I worked 11 to 4, and I stopped over at MuMM to pick up my paycheck there. And then I decided to go see a movie, so I went and saw True Grit. That was really good. And then went back to MuMM and hung out with Fatty until they closed at 9 o'clock. So I stayed pretty busy, and then last night I just came home and I ended up buying Cabela's 11. That's fun. It's like the story mode is kind of hard just because I'm moving around and trying to do stuff, and my room's not that big. So I was sitting at the very end of my bed on an office chair trying to sit there and play and shoot and stuff, but the way you use the scope and whatever is not 100% accurate or whatever, so it was kind of difficult, but it was fun. And then my arm started hurt after a while, just because you have to, the way you hold the gun is kind of weird. I think they need to rearrange the buttons or something, because like X and Y are at the very end of the barrel, and so is the I guess it'd be the right analog stick. So it's weird how it's laid out. So they need to readjust all those buttons, I think, and then do it again. So it's fun though, and I played like the just like the regular. It's called gallery. So you do like classic or whatever. Played that, and that was fun. It's more like just a see how many things you can shoot type stuff. So bought that, and I bought GTA 4 with the Lost in the Danged and the Ballad of Gay Tony, the 3-box set. So played a little bit of that last night. Just I haven't played. I played 4 when Fatty brought it over for me to clean. So I cleaned it and played 4 for the first time in like probably a year, and I was really enjoying it. So I decided to buy that. And I also got a couple Blu-rays. So oh, and then I got a phone call last night from Subway at about 10 o'clock, and it was Dawn. She didn't have a key, so she needed me to come lock up. So I left and got just down the road, and then she called back and said she found a key. So I just headed back home. So I was going to vlog then too on the way to Subway, and I didn't because I didn't go to Subway. So, and I want that truck right there. See it? Yeah. That's what I used to have. That's what we're doing. Like I said, we went go get something to eat and go to get my paycheck, and I had to work at 3 today instead of 2. Nick texted me yesterday and asked if I would close because they're doing stuff on the computer, trying to set up our whole system on the internet. So working 3 to 9 now instead of 2 to 8. So I mean, either way, it's fine. And then, like I said, tomorrow is a long day. It's my 12-hour day, and then Sunday will be a 10-hour day. So I just picked up my paycheck. I was happily surprised. I got a $300 paycheck, so that is nice. In 22 days, I can finally get a new phone. My contract is up. Because my current phone sucks. Like as soon as I send a text, sometimes it'll just turn itself off, or when I call people, you actually won't hear it ring. So they'll be like, hello, hello. And all I hear is like, the very end of their second hello or whatever. So that phone's horrible. So I'm getting a new phone, and last month, Best Buy had a bunch for a penny. And I looked at their ad yesterday. They don't have any right now, but hopefully by the end of the month or whatever, they'll have some again. Or even the beginning of next month. And if not, I've been thinking about getting a iPhone 4GS, iPhone 4, whatever you want to call it. but I'm undecided because I could get the nice one, the 32 gig one, for $300. But it's a big chunk of money. So if I can get one for a penny or one for $300, I'll probably go with the penny. But it just depends on what I decide to do. And they have the smaller gig version for $200. But if I'm going to do it, I'd probably go with the bigger one just to have the bigger one. But we will see what happens. And hopefully they bring out another Windows phone, because the 3 they have right now are, you know, old now considering. So hopefully they bring out a new one here pretty soon. And I'm going to keep looking at Windows site and whatever to see if they announce anything. And if they do, I'll just wait and get that phone. Because the Windows phones are nice, but I hear there's a lot of problems with them right now, and the battery life is short and whatever. So, but hopefully I'll be getting one soon. So Mom and I just went to Bob Evans, and I picked up some sour gummy worms for Fatty and some orange slices for me. Now I'm headed to MuMM, but I wanted to update you a little bit on Turkey Tuesday news. My dad called me yesterday and asked how much a day of food is, and I told him $15 because that's what it averages. So he told me that he wanted to cover the whole month of May. So it ends up being 5 weeks. He's going to donate $75. So with that, we have the 3 weeks covered thanks to Fodness and Mark. And then we have 5 after that. So we have 8 weeks covered. So that's, you know, pretty amazing. And then Mom donated us 120 sandwich bags and 50 lunch bags. And then our friend Nina also bought us 50 lunch bags. So we are covered for the next 8 weeks. So it's pretty amazing to see everybody pitch in and help out. And you know, it does help Mike and I, so we don't have to pay for those lunches for 8 weeks. But it also, 8 weeks is 160 people. So it's you know, you're not just helping Mike and I, you're helping those 160 people get a lunch. So it's pretty amazing to see. And you know, if you sit down and realize or think about whatever, how many people you guys are actually helping, it's really amazing. So that's cool. And you know, I started this thinking, you know, it's just gonna be me and Mom going out and doing stuff, and then Mike got the urge to pitch in, and then, you know, everybody else started to help out. So it's cool to see how big it's gotten in such a short time, and how much it's impacting other people, and you know, how many people we fed. We've done it for 4 weeks. So we've fed 70 people already. So like I said a while ago, we have not given to the same people. So we've fed 70 different people. So it's pretty amazing to see how big it's, you know, how big it's, or how much it's affecting people, and how much we are helping and whatever. And then I started, like I said, I thought, you know, okay, maybe I'll do this every 2 weeks or once a month or whatever. And now I'm doing it every Tuesday, just because I'm getting a lot of support and, you know, help and whatever. It's nice. It's cool to see how, you know, how a little thing can expand to a big thing when there's people who really care. So thanks everybody, and I'm gonna go because I'm at work. So I took Mom to Bob Evans today for lunch, breakfast, whatever you want to call it. We ate breakfast at lunchtime, and we saw some lemon meringue pies there. So I was tempted to get one, but decided not to. So when we left, Mom asked if I'd be upset if there was lemon meringue pie waiting for me when I got home. So Mom made banana nut bread and a lemon meringue pie. Looks friggin' delicious. And the nut bread, I had like a little tiny piece of it. It's amazing. We had some at Bob Evans, but this is better. And she also has another one in the fridge, or the fridge. She has one in the oven without nuts, but it's better with nuts. So, and she's making a third one now because we have a lot of bad bananas. So why not waste them?